Alright, Marvel dropped the Thor Avengers Doomsday trailer, and this one caught me off guard because it's not big, it's not loud, and it's definitely not about action. This trailer is almost entirely about where Thor is mentally right now. The first thing we see is Thor alone in the woods. No armor, no battle. It's just Thor kneeling in front of a stone altar with Odin's symbol on it. It looks less like a battlefield and more like a place of prayer. He's holding Stormbreaker, but not like a weapon. More like something familiar, almost comforting. That alone tells you this scene's not about fighting yet. Thor isn't speaking to an enemy here. He's speaking to his father, and that matters. Because he's not boasting, he's not declaring destiny, he's asking for strength. That's a very different version of Thor than we're used to. And Thor says he's answered every call of honor, duty, and war. That's not hype, that's a reflection. Thor has already done everything a hero is supposed to do. He's fought gods, he's lost family, he survived the end of the universe. This doesn't sound like someone gearing up. It sounds like someone wondering if they have one more fight left in them. Then the trailer shifts. We cut from Thor in the woods to him watching over his child. And that's the pivot point of the entire teaser. Because Thor says fate gave him something that he never sought, a child. This isn't a trophy, this isn't destiny, this is responsibility. For the first time, Thor isn't fighting for a realm or a prophecy. He's fighting for somebody who depends on him. Here's the part I really like. Thor never asked to be stronger. He asked for strength to fight one more enemy and come home, but not as a warrior, as warmth. That line hit hard. Thor isn't worried about teaching her how to fight. He's worried about teaching her peace, something he admits he never had. This trailer isn't trying to make Thor look unstoppable. It's showing us what he has to lose, and that's dangerous because characters are always at their most vulnerable when everything's about to be taken from him. Thor finally has something that grounds him. And Avengers Doomsday is not the kind of movie that lets characters hold on to peace for very long. What stands out most here is his restraint. This Thor feels measured, controlled, like someone who knows exactly how bad things can get and is trying to delay it. That makes him more interesting than another power-up could. This teaser's not about action, it's about choice. Thor choosing to fight again, not because he has to, but for who he is fighting for. And that makes this version of Thor feel more human than ever. Do you see this as Thor finally finding balance? Or Thor bracing himself for what he knows is coming? I'm curious what you guys think. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next video.